Hey, welcome back to season 11 of the Vegas Golden Knights franchise. So only 4 more seasons left and then we'll be over. So far 2 Stanley Cups, just got one just this season or last season and during the summer had a obviously a great summer, lots of celebrations for the team. But now back to work just like always, season 11. Let's get it. So let's have a look at the lines. I already simmed through everything. Lines here. Let's start off the season. So yeah, lots of changes here. So I guess the first thing I see is Jesper Gustafsson as the right wing. He's a defenseman. No, he's not gonna play here. I think before in the past I put defensemen as forwards before, like their offenses. That's really good, but he's just here right now because we are missing a forward. Now I'll let you know what the plan is. Basically, we're gonna have. I want to try to go for a really huge blockbuster trade, and the player coming back is basically gonna play on that second line role, or maybe in the first line role. Maybe bring Tarasenko down. But yeah, that's the plan for now. So let's just start off the first line. Same thing: Panarin, Tavares, Tarasenko. Tavares is 83 now, so this guy he's dropping. He might even drop to like 80 or 79 during the season. Panarin, he's dropping 86. We have him for 1 more year, so we might let him go this year or at the end of this year. Tavares still has 2 years left. Fortunately, we gotta keep that 9.5 million contract, which really sucks. Tarasenko's 1 year as well. He might have to go, but really want to keep Tarasenko. I feel like out of these, like Panarin, Tarasenko, we gotta keep Tarasenko, but he's 35 years old. Well, so like who knows? These guys might even just retire at the end of the season. So that's the first line. Second line, we got Kempinen and Mrazek. Mrazek's actually a second liner now, so good for him. Really good defensive stats: 86, 86, 90. 88 offense. Shooting and puck skills alright. He has a pretty good skating physical. Kempinen, he's still a second liner. He still has time to grow. Hopefully, he can be our first liner when Tavares goes down. And then our right wing will be somebody soon. Yeah, so hopefully, when these three guys go down, hopefully these two guys, Mrazek, Kempinen, and the guy we're gonna trade for, or we might trade for, hopefully those guys will go up and replace him on the second line, on the first line. Sorry. Second line, Zadorov. This guy we drafted a few years ago, a low elite. He's actually a third line checking forward now. So pretty good at skating, 99, 99, 99 for acceleration, agility, and speed. There, really good physical. His shot is the greatest, but defense not bad as well. Bad defensive winners, but really good shot blocking and stick checking. He's playing the Lancet. I think he's still a third liner. Yep, Lancet's still a third liner, 84 overall. Basically, like Kempton and Lancet look like the same players, except Kempton is more the offensive dude. 94 offensive awareness, like 90, 90 slap shots, and then Lancet's more of a defensive guy. 89 defensive awareness, 83, 83 shot blocking and stick checking. I think it's better physical and better skating as well. Just yeah, basically Lancet's more of a defensive playmaker. Kempton's more the offensive playmaker. Brad Strong, third liner, he grew to 81. This guy has pretty good puck skills there. He's playing the third line with Lance Zadorov. Fourth line was McDonald. He had a pretty good fourth line season last year. 59 games, 14 points plus 15. Pretty good playoffs too. 3 goals there. He just reached his prime, so this guy's kind of a bust. Fifth overall in the year one. William Karlsson, he didn't retire. Eakin did, unfortunately. He's a depth four, but he's gonna play a fourth line. He might decrease during the year, but that's okay. This guy's still was that first Stanley Cup game winner. And then Sean Emerson, we drafted this guy a few years ago. He's a depth forward, so he's gonna play on the fourth line. Hopefully, our fourth line is not too bad. Defense, literally the same thing. Bean, lining. Wingfish grew to 87. Good for him. Brody, Pandolfo, Dredger. This guy was only had 25 games last year. He was injured pretty much all season. It was the Ristolainen that played, but unfortunately we could not re-sign Ristolainen. So basically, the only thing we're missing is Ristolainen, who played here, and then what's his name, Gauthier, who played here. So let's go to the special teams real quick. Power play, same thing. Except I want to give Kempton, like since last year was like a career low, was pretty much a career low for everybody because of the weird stats. So I really want Kempton to get more points, hopefully grow. I feel like maybe getting less points stopped his growth a little bit. So hopefully on the first line power play, Tarasenko and Panarin will help him out a lot. We got Mrazek, Tavares, and one guy we're gonna trade for soon. Brodin and Bean, Winkfist, Pandolfo. If these guys are struggling, we can always just throw Ristolainen in there. Format Lancet, we give him some extra time. Kempin in there. Zadorov and Strong give some extra time. The Lancet, he's really good defensive stats there, 89, 83, 83. Tavares, pretty good defensive stats as well. Mrazek, he has really good defensive stats, 86, 86, 90. And then D Strong, 81, 91, 91. So not the greatest defensive awareness, but hopefully shot blocking, stick checking is good enough. If he doesn't cut it, I can always bring Zadorov. I think Zadorov had, 75, 88, 93. So Zadorov has pretty good shot blocking and stick checking. Just a bad defensive awareness, but we'll see how it goes. Three-man, Tavares and Lancet. Oh yeah, the penalty killer defenseman. Dredger versus Line. Dredge has really good defensive stats. Defensive awareness kind of low, 83, but 98 shot blocking is really good. 87 stick checking. He's playing versus Line and Brody and Winkfist. We can always move that around. That doesn't work out. Tavares, Tarasenko, Lancet, Mrazek, 3-on-3, extra attacker, Tarasenko, Mrazek. Shootout, Bean, Winkfist. We got them as our 4th and 5th shooters. They literally have better offensive stats than like Kempinen and what's his name, Lancet. Goalies, Hunwick, Dadonov is grown. He's a starter goalie now, but this guy, he's actually gonna be on the trading block. The guy we're gonna be trading away, unfortunately. Like honestly, Dadonov might grow to be as good as Hunwick, but then we already have Hunwick. He won us 2 Stanley Cups, so we gotta keep him. And we just signed him to like a 13 million contract, 7 years, so. Yeah, Dadonov, he's only 22 years old. This guy's going to be a really good goalie, it looks like. 7th overall. That's the year we won the Cup. So we drafted him the year we won the Cup, literally the last pick in that draft. So he's going to go scratches. We have nobody. So yeah, because we have our salary is so high, we can't have any scratches on the team. So basically, when we trade somebody, Gustafsson is going to be the scratch, or we'll just have to bring Gustafsson down to the minors, and then when injuries happen, that's when we move players up. Our AHL actually looks pretty good this year for forwards. Defense, not the greatest. Goalies, it's alright, I guess. Staging, this guy wanted a one-way contract for some reason last year, but then he didn't even grow at all. He's still like other or minor checking forwards. I don't know why he wanted a one-way. I thought if he wanted a one-way, he might grow to like a depth or 4th liner, but he didn't. But whatever. He's playing top line with Scuderi and Ballard. Minor checking. Ballard's a minor checking as well. Hopefully Ballard can grow to be in the NHL next year. Scuderi as well. Maybe he can be our new 4th liner. Replace Carlson. Daryl Raleigh, LeBeau, Hope, Tikkanen, Finley, and Riza, and then Ritu, St. Pierre, and Noel. I think literally all these guys were drafted. Yeah, these guys are all draft picks for me. None of these guys are like free agents or trades. So that's good. We're actually using our depth. We're actually using the guys that we're drafting. Defense, Schwarz. He's just our best defenseman, so I'm going to put him on the first line with Rod Heatley. Hopefully he's All-Star's son, Dan Heatley's son, so he has really good offensive, right? Yeah, I think he has the highest offensive awareness out of everyone, 81, so he's going to play with Schwarz. Hopefully he grows to be a decent guy. There's only 4 years left, so I don't know, maybe he might even grow like kind enough to play with us before the game's over. Tiny Sherback, we drafted this guy, I think, last year. This is his rookie year. He's playing with Charlie Earl. We drafted this guy 2 years ago. Lalim and Barkowski, those guys are 270. They're just going to play together down there. And then special teams, you can have a look. You can pause if you really want to see the AHL guys. But yeah, the AHL looks pretty good. Offensively, they do look good. Defense, not the greatest. And goalies, I just signed this guy in free agency, Lars Stallberg. He's a Toronto draft pick. He's a 22-year-old French starter at 70. He was 77 overall, but I think he's just 76 because he got like he lost morale because of anxiety of the new team. And this guy we drafted a few years ago with Marc Gervais Chouinard. He's the backup. And then we also have this guy we drafted a year or two ago. Oh no, I guess we signed free agency. Never mind. So low 21-year-old starter. But yeah, Stallberg is going to come up anyway since, what's his name? We're going to trade away Dadonov. So it's technically going to be Gervais, Chouinard, and Emerton, whatever his name was, as the goalies. And scratches, we have Goulet, who's a right winger. He's 23, so he's already older than everyone else. So I thought I'd let like the 18, 19, 20-year-olds play since they have more time to grow. Gaudet, this guy's just the lowest defenseman overall, so I'm not playing him. And Hovinen, he's just the worst center, so he's not playing. So that's the lines. But let's go to the trades. I'll try to get this through as fast as I can. Let's try to sim at least half the season. If it's too long, then maybe just go through maybe a quarter of the season, 30% of the season or something like that, and then we can finish the rest next video. So you know what? Let's go trading block. Let's just take one off trading block if I haven't yet. Forgot to be honest. It's all good. Let's go back to the trades. So, okay, this is going to be a huge trade. I have two main trades I want to go for, and then I have like two backup ones just in case they don't go, because these trades are going to be pretty big. So, first one, it's going to be Dadonov. This guy's trade potential is pretty high. Yeah, not as high as Hunwick, obviously, because it's 90 overall, but this guy, only 22 years old. I think this has 1 year left. 1 year left, so you can re-sign him next year at whatever you want. But this guy, he's probably going to be a pretty good goalie. So, we're going to give him to Chicago. Obviously, I don't want to give him to Pacific team. And the Central, they're actually pretty weak. Like, the last couple of years, Central has been really weak, and especially Chicago, this team is so bad. They have a Dadonov, wow. Maybe this is a little bit earlier, but they literally have no goalie. The best goalie is 77 overall. Is that Frederick Anderson? Yeah. They literally have no goalies. So this guy can play for them. And if you look here, they literally have no good players. Defense, 81, Carlo, he's still, yeah, Brandon Carlo, he's still here. Like, their defense sucks, obviously. Defensively, they have what? These two prospects here, McCarthy, Clifford. Got two guys here. Yeah, so they have a nice 4 defensemen coming up the next, I don't know, three to 5 years maybe. So they got a couple, at least 4 defensemen coming up. Even this guy, Canzanello. So they got 5 defensemen coming up. They'll get Dadonov, who is 22 years old, so he's still really young. Like, I mean, goalies prime is a little bit later, so he'll be in his prime when he's like, you know, about 30 years old. So, and Dadonov will just get more. He should just get better and better at getting more games played and experience. And then their forwards, they literally have no. They have Goudreau still. He's 34. He's mad. I guess Goudreau is just gonna. Him and Kane will just suffer here in Chicago. But we're gonna go for B. Brower. This guy was like a first rounder, I think. Or like, yeah, this guy was a second overall. Like, what is that? 7 years ago now, maybe. But 25 years old, elite, first liner, 83 overall, but he's technically at least probably 85 overall since he's mad with Chicago, probably because they've been sucking every single year. Maybe he's like a Jack Eichel kind of thing, just hates the team, hates the management because the team sucks. So we're going to go for him, 9.8 mil, another 2 years, but since we don't have the salary cap, we're going to ask them to retain half of it. Since they're like a rebuilding team. They're gonna suck every year. They can obviously they have enough salary for the next 2 years to hold half the money. It might not make sense for them because he's like actually he's not young, but he's 25 years old. It's not like he's 20 years old, but he's still one of the youngerish kind of guys. But at the same time, he doesn't want to stay with the team, and they want to give him away. And they can just go for even like a bigger rebuild now. Because Goudreau, he's going to retire soon. Kane's going to retire soon. And like, if you don't include them, who they have? They have 81, 80, 80, all these bad guys. I think they have a couple young guys. They got Roberts, Postma, Nolan, Rankin. They got like at least 4 good forward prospects coming up. And then since I'm taking away Brower, I thought it'd be fair. Yeah, like their trade value is higher anyways. Would be under the minimum. Oh shit, okay, I'm not gonna give him some more salary, but you know what, since they don't have enough players, I'll give him one of our better right wing prospects. It's gonna be not Ballard, it's gonna be Nolan. This guy, 20 years old, 68, so this guy, he's growing a little bit slower, but this guy might have like bigger jumps later on, but it's okay. I think we can give him away. We drafted this guy, I think 2-3 years ago, first rounder, but that's okay. We can sacrifice him for Brower. Under minimum, oh god damn it. You know what? Let's let them retain less salary, maybe. I was going through these trades before I simmed it, like before preseason games, and it did go through. Like it was possible. Now, oh shit! Now we're over. God damn it. Okay, I might need to edit some shit out. Let's try 45%. Supposed to be over. Now they're under. God damn it. Wait. Over under. Oh, okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, you know what, let's do 50. We're gonna give him back like a player that will eat up some contract. I guess we can give him, what's his name, that left winger that didn't what's his name again? Fuck, what am I doing? Let's just do this. Left winger. Wait, let's do one-way contracts. What's his name? It was a left winger sniper on our AHL team. It was what's his name? Stajan, this guy. He has some trade value. Will this make it go through now? They have more players now. Shit. Okay, give me back a random guy. Give me back like a random left wing that I can just play in the AHL. Give me someone with no trade value. That's decent. Give me Plant. He's in the AHL. Listen. Oh shit, it's not working. You know what? Let me edit some shit out and I'll figure it out. Alright, fuck the Chicago Blackhawks. I couldn't. It's been like 15 minutes. I couldn't figure it out. Basically, I would be over the cap or they were under the minimum cap, so I couldn't figure shit out. So here's the second team that I wanted to maybe try out. Ottawa Senators, Elias Lindholm. This guy's 32 years old. He's kind of dropping, but you know what? It's okay. He has 2 years left, but we're only getting him for like 3-4 mil just because we're gonna make him hold half his contract. So not bad, pretty good defensive stats, 89, 83, 89. Maybe if we do get him, he can play penalty kill if what's his name, Brad Strong isn't the greatest there. This guy's consistent, 50-point guy, 60-point guy. Playoffs, not the greatest playoffs. So there's a 1 year at it on an alright playoffs, but it's okay. Maybe on our team he'll play good. Hopefully he's not like an Eberle kind of thing. The Ottawa, they literally have no goalies, as you can see here. They got the 82 overall Domingo, but he's gonna retire soon, so Dadonov can play starter. He can play. He's a starter, but I guess Domingo played backup. Their team's actually not bad. They also got the friggin'. He was the first franchise guy to go in this game. Defense not bad, 94, 87. What is that? 380s and a 76. I guess they're the best defensemen. They got no defenseman prospects, so I'm not gonna ask for any of that. Forwards, they actually have pretty good forwards. Look at that. Their top three there. The first line, 91, 88, 88. They got 3 85s there, but I guess I'm taking away Lindbaum, so their team will be a little bit worse. But then they got this guy coming up. Owens, 80 overall, but he's still 22 years old. This guy will probably be like at least a high 80. Lindbaum's the oldest guy, so I guess I'm taking away, one of the older guys. And they still have a few young guys coming up. This guy, they got top 6 elite, 3 top 6s, and elite there, top 9. So forwards, I think they're okay for forwards. So, but they desperately need a goalie, and I feel like even in the game and even in real life, I feel like goalies and like defense are the hardest to get. Like forwards are pretty easy to trade for, but this makes sense, I guess. Without anything else, like the trade value's in my end, but then I don't want to like rob them, take away all of their draft picks and like all of their best prospects. So, I mean, we go next year's first. No, let's take this year's first. They want to give it away, so whatever. Let's just go 1 for 1. That should go through. Let's get it. Nope. Not winning. Okay, you know what? Since you guys literally have no prospects, I'll give you guys a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Let's see if that does anything. You know what? Let's keep our last picks just in case of those really late guys. But let's give them some. We do have a few unsigned guys that have decent potential. Maybe we can give them those guys. Let's give them. We can give our centers. We have, I think we have 2 center. Yeah, we have 1 center in the AHL, 2 defensemen in the AHL, so or CHL. So we can give them. Let's give them one of these centers. Let's give them the worst one, Casvati, and let's give them a defenseman. Since they don't really have any defensemen. Oh my god, come on. Defenseman prospect. I think our defensemen not even that great. McDonald, he's our best. Or Bupra. Let's just give him this Bupra guy. Maybe if not, we can give him Lefebvre. Yeah, he's probably gonna grow like good enough to play in the next 4 years. But let's just try this. Give him some draft picks, a decent center, and a random defenseman. Let's see. Trade rejected. You know what? Let's take this guy out. Let's give him. Let's try a 3rd round pick. Let's give him a 2nd. Fuck it. Let's just give him a 2nd. I don't really care. Rejected. Salary. You don't want to keep that. Okay, you know what? Let's lower it a bit then. Let's try 45%. We're still okay for salary for us. Trade rejected. Let's go back to 40% maybe. Where? Yeah, that's the minimum it looks like. Please accept. Oh my god. Alright guys, sorry if the video looks really choppy. Freaking Ottawa, I couldn't figure out Ottawa either. I feel like computers really don't like retaining salaries. So that's probably why. So you know what? Fuck it. This is my 3rd team, New York Rangers. We're gonna go for this E Woods guy, low elite. He's a 2nd liner. I already wasted enough time. I don't want to go through and explain why this is a good team. Basically, goalies, they have Corpusalo 90, 80 overall backup. I guess Dadonov can play backup for a year or two before Corpusalo gets like retires or whatever. So yeah, Dadonov's gonna go here. Trade values on our end. Let's just ask for a bunch of shit back here. Do you have any prospects you can give me forwards? How you doing forwards? You actually have a bunch of depth here. You can give me a forward or two. Or you know what? Just give me draft picks. I don't give a fuck. You can keep your freaking prospects. Give me a first. Give me 2 firsts. 2 firsts. Let's try that. Trade rejected. Get 1 first. That should be enough. Oh, you don't want to retain the salary? Oh my god. Okay, how much low can I go? Let's go. Salaries. Okay, let's keep going a little bit lower. That's debt. Okay, that was borderline. Okay, that's good. Okay, let me fix everything and let's get this freaking video started. Oh my god. Alright, here are the new lines, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go through this as quick as I can. We're probably about 20 minutes or so. We didn't even start yet. Okay, Evan Wood, second liner there. His stats, really good shot, 80 offensive awareness, pretty good physical and skating. Those are his NHL stats, pretty good. Plus every single year except this year, but this guy's consistent, 40, 30 point guy. Still, what's he, 25 years old? He still can grow a little bit, but he's the second liner there. Defense, same thing. He just has the power play time there, basically no scratches. We don't have like 0.1 like million like allowed to be on the team, so that's that. Forwards the same. Basically, Gustafsson, we're gonna bring him down. He's gonna play first line with Heatley, so he's got a better defenseman. Hopefully that helps out the team. Suarez, we're just gonna put him here just so the team plays better. Goalies, Gervais Chouinard is the starter, and then and here it's gonna be Stahlberg's the backup. So not the greatest backup, but hopefully Hunwick, he's still gonna play majority of the games. So yeah, Stahlberg will get like at most 10 games or so. Holy shit, oh my god, it took so much fucking time. It took me like 20, 30 real minutes trying to get the trades going through. Oh my god. Get captains and jerseys, let's do that real quick. Should be the same. Ristolainen, Tarasenko, Tavares. Yep, same thing. Oh, I forgot how old is Ristolainen? Is he 35? No, I think he's probably like 32, 33 or something, but cool, let's get this shit started. Game 1 against LA, first game of the season. Against Pacific team here, against Calgary's next game. Oh, never mind. Calgary's the third game. So lots of West games to start off here. Let's get it. Let's go the full month here. Let's give Hunwick all the way up until Carolina. So far, not the greatest start there. Okay, we got the playoff hangover happening. Starting the WHL, 3 weeks as forwards. How many games left for Hunwick? That's 5. That's probably 11, 12 games for Hunwick. And nice, got some wins back. 2 shots in a row. Lost against Toronto. That team's super bad. I can't believe we lost against Toronto. Toronto's, they're like, I think they're probably one of the worst teams in the league. Chicago's near there. I think they still have a Goudreau and Kane, who's probably getting them a decent amount of points, but other than that, they got no one really on that team. Injury, St. Pierre. Let's get Hoivonen in. Get us back out. Yeah, last year, Chicago Wolves got in the playoffs, but they got eliminated. They got swept in the first round, unfortunately. But at least they got some of that playoff experience last year. I'm sure that playoff experience probably helped out some of the guys grow a little bit. Okay, now it's starting to load a little bit slowly. Okay, you know what? I'm probably just going to edit this out if it takes a while. Holy shit, it took like 2 minutes to end. Okay, so we got that shootout win. Let's just keep going here. Hopefully it continues at a good speed now. I actually had to press stop simulation. I didn't even wait for it. Like, I waited like a minute maybe, and then I just... Oh my god, come on, game. Why you doing this? Okay. Draft class, good rear for rookies, nice. Okay, hopefully all that morale shit's gone. Loading will be back to normal. 5-5 start. Okay, not the greatest. Not the same as last year, obviously. Holy fuck. Fuck this morale. Should I turn off morale? I'm sure that'll make the sim go a lot faster, man. But I like how morale is included for the trades and stuff, since players like will get mad and they want to leave kind of thing. That makes sense. It's more realistic. Oh, let me edit this shit out again. Alright, guys, we got that victory against Colorado. I actually saved the game, left the game, and then came back in. Hopefully that will help out. If it doesn't, maybe I'll just end the video here. Restart the sim, next video. Or maybe not. Maybe it looks like it's going pretty fast now. Tom Riza, he's our right winger. He got injured, unfortunately. Let's get, what's his name? Gaudet, I think. Yeah, or Goulet. Let's keep going here. 8-0 win against St. Louis Blues. Let's get the defenseman looked at here. 3 weeks in WHL. Nice. Let's get the sim going. Okay, we're 5-5, 7-5 now. Okay, we got 2 wins in a row there. Carolina's a good team. You know what? Let's go another game with Hunwick. Okay, we got the win. Nice. Okay, let's try to give Stallberg the bad teams, just because statistically he isn't that good of a goalie. Wolves were not doing the greatest when I check. Okay, let's take it. I think this year it's gonna be back to normal. Our guys are gonna get their points. It's not gonna be a weird year where nobody gets any goals and we barely allow any goals. And where's the record again? Where are we in the Pacific? We are wildcard spot. Yeah, 19 points, 16 points. Only 3-point difference between first and seventh. Calgary. I feel like Calgary's not even that bad of a team. And then obviously, I think even last year Dallas was a top team in the Central, but yeah, Minnesota, they're coming up. Minnesota, they got lots of really good young guys, so they're gonna be a top team in there. Let's go game with Stallberg. Riza's back. Let's get him back in, and then let's let's just put in what's his name, Stallberg for Hunwick. Let's see if he got the victory. He gets a 2-1 shootout victory. Nice. Okay, let's go another month here. Let's just go to this Buffalo game. Let's see how good or bad they are. Montreal 7-8-1. We lost to Arizona. Yeah, really weird how Pacific. It's only a 3-point difference between the 7 teams. We beat Montreal twice there in like a week. Okay, not the greatest start, but so lately we've been doing pretty well. Man, I'm speaking too quickly. Doing pretty well. I think we get a loss, but then we'll win like 2 or 3 in a row to make up for it. 5-1 victory against Islanders. Let's have a look at their record. I think last year weren't they like 0-12, 0-13 to start off the year, something like that. Edmonton, they're a good team. LA, they're a good team too. Yeah, they're not doing the greatest as well. Let me get Stallberg and let's give him a game against the Buffalo. Where are we? First place, 32 points. 36 points, Dallas Stars. Tampa Bay's on the ball. Wow, that's weird. Philadelphia, 39. Yeah, don't forget, last year we were the President's Trophy team last year too. So this year, hopefully, let's see if we can do a back-to-back this year. And hopefully, back-to-back Stanley Cup as well. Let's go a game here. Buffalo, roster management. Oh, we're good with that. Stallberg gets 2-1 loss, unfortunately. That's okay. You know what? Are we 20? I think we're 20 some games. We're a quarter of the way. Let's just have a look at the points here. You know what? Maybe. Okay, I have no idea how long this video is because I edited out so much shit. Okay, you know what? Let's have a look at the standings and everything now. Let's have a look at the quarter season report here. So we were tied for first place in Pacific, pretty good. Entire league, we're like probably top 10 at least. 7th place, tied for 5th place. So Philly, Dallas, Tampa Bay still up there. How's Detroit? Detroit's kind of sucking, huh? New York Rangers. Excuse me, New York Rangers. Where's Detroit? Damn, Detroit. They're not doing the great. They should be pretty good. Who's lost? Yeah, Chicago. I feel like if I traded Brouwer, it'd be even worse maybe. But Calgary, Chicago, Winnipeg, Islanders, Toronto's, Ottawa. Yeah, man. If you guys got Dadonov, man, you guys could be a better team. But where's New York Rangers? New York Rangers. They're in a wildcard spot. They're not doing too bad. But I mean, Dadonov probably is even playing. So yeah. Okay, let's see. But you know what? They traded for the future, so whatever. Points, goals for. Where are we? 74 goals for. Looks like we're barely scoring goals. It looks like. Oh no, we're actually up there. No, we're actually near the top. There's a big difference between the top 3, but we're still near the top. Was that 6th place for goals for? Yeah, well 3 goals per game. Goals against 54. Oh wow, we actually have a really good goals for, goals against this year. That's weird. Okay, 4th place for goals against. Power play percentage 20%. That's good for me. 20.6. That's good for like 10th place. Penalty kill. Yeah, penalty kill's really bad. 76%. That's really low. Time short-handed. Okay, we don't get too many penalties, which is good, but our penalty kill isn't the greatest. Have a look at the player stats. Yeah, this year looks like everyone's almost point per game. Tarasenko, Panarin, they're all doing really good. They're all plus. Tavares, they're 12 goals. Mrazek, 12 goals, 2 assists. Yeah, I noticed this guy. The last few years, I think he got at least like 20 goals. Yeah, he's like in his rookie year, got 20 goals. This guy's at least a 20 goal guy. He's gonna beat 24 goals obviously this year, so that's good for him. Power play, 3 power play points. He has lots of penalty minutes though. But I guess he's a two-way guy. He can score lots of goals at the same time. He's like you know, I guess he's really roughing the boards and he's not afraid to hit. Woods, 11 points. Okay, so the second line actually, their plus minus isn't the greatest, but that's okay. We'll figure it out later. Kempinen in 17 points. His career high was 60, right? His rookie year was a 60 point. 60. He had 2 60 years. 60 point in a row. So hopefully he can beat that 60 points. Go to be a first line guy. Emerson, he's our depth guy. McDonald, fourth liner. Zadorov, third line is not doing the greatest. Lancet, no goals. Well, you know what? It's okay. Let's just leave it like that for now. I was thinking maybe Lancet can maybe jump onto the right wing, maybe second line right wing. But we already got Edwin. But we'll see. Wingfist. Oh, looks like Wingfist is our new point guy now, huh? And it's not Bean and Brudin, where Wingfist can actually get points. Pandolfo Ruslan has no points, but just because there's no power play time, that's okay. And our power play is doing really well, so we'll just keep the same. Everybody's plus, so that's good. Goalies. Helmwick 924, Solberg 947, 220, 145. Okay, so both goalies playing really well. Shit, let's have a look at the entire league real quick. Okay, I might be speaking very fast. I want to try to... I know I already wasted so much time. So let's go. Rookie skaters. Do we have a few rookies? We have... Actually, do we have any... No, we have Emerson. 11 points, Emerson. Okay, I don't think we'll really have a Calder candidate this year. Goalies. Let's have a look real quick. Is that our dad? No, it's not our dad, no, is it? Oh, it is. He actually has a few games. Not bad. 4 games. He's 4-4. Not bad for him. Maybe what's his name got injured? Corpusalo got injured. Okay, it wins. Hagelin, Eriksson, Pandolf. Wait, it's fucking rookie. Wait, rookie goalies. Oops. Goalies here. Here, Cody Lau, Hunwick, 14 wins, 924. So far, Gibson's really good stats. So far, another Vezina candidate year. So far, it's only quarter of the year, really early still. Let's go to defenseman. I think what's his name? Wingfist had like 19 points, I think. He's probably he's still 16 points. Not the greatest. Is it Patrick McAvoy? Patrick's still a top guy. Did I see Voracek? Voracek 81 overall. He's still getting 29 points. Good for him. For 34 points, Dylan Strome, Joss. Yeah, Minnesota should be a pretty good team. McKinnon, McDavid. Panarin had like 24, 23 points. Who cares about goals? Whatever. Let's just keep going here. Let's just sim. You know what? Let's go another week. The Hunwick. I forgot if I put Hunwick back in, to be honest. Let's see. Is he back in? Hunwick. Okay, he's back in. Okay, you know what? Let's just go. How many games are we? Okay, let's go like 30 some games. Then we'll end it there. I have no idea how long this video is. It might be like freaking an hour. I have no clue. Let's go. Okay, you know what? Let's go up to here. Let's give what's his name, Solberg against the really bad Chicago Blackhawks. Okay, good win against Edmonton. Let's win these specific teams. Edmonton, LA are really good teams. LA looks like a really good team. 16-9-2. Oh, come on, game. Let's sim. Okay, we got the 1 point at least. That's okay. Nice shutout against Washington. Chicago Wolves, 13-13-3. Not the greatest. Maybe off screen when I just save it and all that, I can have a look. Maybe change some lines in the AHL. Hopefully that'll make them a little bit better. Defenseman, let's go for 2 weeks here. Winnipeg. Got a loss against Arizona. But yeah, like I said earlier, we get a loss, but we can always get at least like 3 games back. Yeah, Chicago 10-21. So we'll end it there. 21-8-3. Very good start. Well, actually the first week wasn't the greatest, but lately pretty good. 45 points, number 1 in the Pacific. Yeah, again, still only 10 points away from first place to 7th place. Only 10 points. Central 40 point. Dallas is still really good. Colorado 45 points. Chicago's last place 20 points there. New York Islanders 27 points. Toronto 24 points. Yeah, Detroit's sucking. That's weird. But yeah, that sucks for them. It was 3 years in a row where they were the Stanley Cup runner-ups. Wait, was it 3 or 2? I think it was 3. I don't remember exactly. I think it was 3. So wait, we had 45 points. Dallas 48, 40, 49. Okay, so we're 3rd place right now for President's Trophy. Pretty good. You know what? Let's see. Oh, fuck. I forgot to change our penalty kill. Just noticed that. You know what? Let's just have a look at the points one more time. Edit lines. We'll end it there. Okay, entire league. 3rd place. Tied for 3rd place. Goals for 102 goals. Yep, pretty good goals for. Goals against 70. Pretty good goals against. Nice. Power play 20.5. One went down by 0.1%. Penalty kill still, I think it was at 76 earlier, 78, a little bit better, but you know what, let's move some guys around here. Points, Panarin 35 points in 32 games. He's point per game. Good job for him. Yeah, I think the last 2 years he had kind of low for him, like low points. Let's have a look real quick. Yeah, 35 points, 52 points, 66 points, kind of low. I guess 60 points is good enough for him. I'd say 60 points is good for him. Tavares, 20 points. Yeah, they're really plus though. Lancet, they were kind of negative, but they're getting some points here and there. Okay, so Wood, did he have a good? No, he had no. Okay, so what I'm saying. So power play was good. Wingfist is doing great on the power play. It looks like. Actually, not the greatest power play. Or not. He only has 3 power play points, but he's probably getting lots of points with Brodin. Since Brodin's one of our better point guard. You know what? Let's change this. Since Brodin and Wingfist are playing really good 5-on-5, let's try this. Brodin and Wingfist. Maybe that'll make our power play a lot better. Bean and Pandolfo will stay together, and then penalty kill. Let's try. Should I? Okay, I want Dredger to have some ice time, so let's just leave Dredger here for now. He's actually +3, not bad. Let's switch out Strong for Zadorov. Zadorov has a worse defensive awareness, but he has really good shot blocking. 98, right? Oh wait, yeah, 98. Oh no, it's 88 shot blocking, 93 stick check. But let's try him out. If things don't work out, maybe it's probably our defense, or it's our defenseman, so we can switch out Dredger for I guess Bean or something like that. Goalies, okay. So oh shit, let's switch out for Stallberg real quick. Okay, let's get Stallberg back in. He'll play next game in Chicago. We're at, was it again 30-some games, so not exactly halfway, but it's okay. We'll finish the rest of the season next video, just because all those stupid trades took way too long. And view draft class. And you know what? Next year we actually have an extra first round. We got a New York Rangers first round pick, and I think they were in the wild card spot last time we checked. So if they don't do too well, we could have a top a lottery pick. So far, an elite defenseman there. No franchises. Let's see, any guys second round, fourth rounds. You know what? It's still really early. We don't really have to pin anyone. We can just wait. So that's everybody. Okay, so let's save the game. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment your thoughts and suggestions, any feedback, anything you like to comment, your love or your hate. Subscribe for more, check out my other videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace.